not have the scientific base. And of course this has a big impact in terms of them either going to get the papers right or they couldn't eventually be potential.
Everything has a process to it. It is true there's about 11 million immigrants. And one of the things that I would like to encourage and ask of President Trump is to encourage those illegal immigrants to come out of the woodworks. Now, there are also processes of becoming either permanent resident or becoming a citizen in the United States. So I am sure that those processes are going to start kicking into gear because he's very serious about it. But also there are other things that come out of it. It's not, I want to encourage my fellow diasporans and that this is the time to make sure that you gain the skills that you need. I, for one, am not worried whether I was in the United States, whether I was in Kenya, whether I was in Australia, America. I will be a professor I am, I will be a university dean I am, and I have learned skills that will help me move forward. So this is a time, a prompting time for them to learn the skills that they can apply in Kenya. As a matter of fact, we need them in Kenya.
And speaking about America, Kenya is also the international side.
Yes.
Of course, not candidates expected to declare a candidature. Different people will be subjecting the voters to the manifestos.
Yes.
And of course, we've not had any substantial people declaring interest in the diaspora.
Yes. You may not have heard that, but I would say yes, there are, and I would encourage people who have this country at heart to come out and declare, because before I even say much, I want to be able to say the more candidates, even the field as is, I argue that the more candidates we have, 6, 7 candidates, the candidates are able to give the people their plans. Because I believe it's not about insulting people, going to different places and exchanging words. I would like to see people say what their plans are for the country. And the more the people they subject to the to Kenyan communities about their plans, the more they make that final candidate better. Now, we're talking about, you ask specific questions, whether diaspora has interest. Yes, for sure it has. And I will start right here at Intercontinental Hotel. I am a candidate for the President of the Republic of Kenya, and I'm declaring that. I have said it many times in different platforms. I've been interviewed expressing interest, but finally I made my mind. I'm willing to crisscross the country and present my plan for the country. A lot of times from what I hear when I talk to people, yesterday I was in Madari, I visited community prison to see what the services are available for people. I ate mandondo and I saw what Kenyans need and I spoke to them. Kenyans need people who just want to serve them. I feel strongly that I am the compromise candidate because I do not owe any political debts. I have a 6-point plan, and we can talk about that if you wish for me to continue with that. So clearly, I want to be able to say I am going to be a candidate of the President of the Republic of Kenya, and I'm asking Kenyans to give me that opportunity to be their president and give me opportunity to talk to them so that they can hear what I have for the nation.
When you would argue and say, here are you for this perhaps what would be the message?
Well, that is a good question, but I can tell you this would be about the 7th time I'm visiting Kenya in the last 1 year alone. In the last 5 years, I've been working with the youth, low income and minorities, and working with different communities. Just because you are a diaspora, and I want to demystify that, just because you are a diaspora, that does not mean first you don't love your country, does not mean that you do not know politics, local politics. Remember, they are constantly coming. I've met President Kenyatta in Washington, D.C., we've met other politicians that have come. We are with them there and here. We know the direction of the country. As a matter of fact, certain things that I know when I talk to politicians, really, if they are straight to them, talk about my plan, for example. I have a 6-point plan that I intend to be able to roll out. First, to make life affordable, period. The expenses are too high. Kilogram of sugar, we are talking 120 to 140. we are talking about milk, 50 shillings. Eating mandondo yesterday with the rest of the folks in the Madare, that was 30 shillings per one meal for people who are not working. The kind of lifestyle, the cost is way too far. Now, number two, we want to be able to bring jobs, period. A lot of problems you see, even corruption, is because people do not have money. The economy is not working right. So I want to be able to, I have a plan actually to cut unemployment by between 50 to 60% for the youth, because I can utilize our friends across the world, our partners, particularly the event that I had recently, I brought visitors from across the world to talk about how they can be able to bring plans, and we have a plan to cut that unemployment, particularly for the youth. I'm very passionate about the youth, and I know they form 7%. They have a lot of votes, and that's their future we are talking about. Number three, skills. You can have jobs without skills, and Kenyans are not just talking about big degrees. I'm a PhD, yes, and I have worked in Wall Street and other places that I've worked in, managed in large organizations, university dean and a professor. But people are not looking for that just job, those kind of jobs. Those are for really few numbers of people. Management, there are very few numbers. Majority of people do not have jobs. They need the skills to do it. My plan goes around to be able to make free skills, vocational skills training. Number four, we want to cut taxes. Kenyans are smart people. They know what to do. I'm going to be cutting taxes for individuals so that they can do more. I'm going to be cutting taxes for the businesses so that they can enter the business and have courage to roll the engine of the economy. And number three, I'm going to be making environment favorable for foreign investors through taxes. And those who hire youths who are disgruntled and give them the kind of jobs, there will be tax investment incentives. And you're going to see when we do that, those strikes, they're going to go down, and also their income is going to come up. So instead of increasing salaries, why don't you cut taxes? It's the same thing. So you don't have to print more money or borrow more debt. And number five, you're going to have corruption. It's going to be a thing of the past. Because why? I don't belong to any cartel. I am not a party to any I'm not a career politician. I am ready to do business for the people of Kenya. Now, I'm ready. As I come to the office, and I believe I'm in this to win, I'm going to give them even fair to go home if they are thinking to be corrupt in government offices. So if they are thinking of doing that, please start packing, because you'll be out. And the final is the diaspora. We're going to utilize diaspora. This place will be part of investment. I believe diaspora, and they will bring their skills, their investment skills, investment resources, and we move this country forward.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. But I want to, as we end, I want to say one more thing that is very important. One of the important things about me as a candidate is I believe in the array of the candidates that we have. I'm the only person who has fetched water in distant rivers with a donkey. I have fetched firewood in scary forests to cook for our family. I've blown fire. I know what it means to come from humble beginnings. And I have indicated myself not only to master's to PhD level, and I've stayed this place to work to really play by the rules. I am the Kenyan people. I am you. So if you give me the opportunity, yes, a young kid, a boy or a girl from a humble beginnings, they can still dream big, because we tell them if they work hard, they can be something. And we don't have to be cinema watchers. We can be something ourselves. So I'm looking forward for this debate, and I look forward to getting to the campaign trail and crisscross the country. And thank you so much again for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Wishing you all the best.
Thank you again. I appreciate it. All right.